Farmstead Forge. Today I thought I would go through and show you some very common problems from small to big that post vise have. If you're in the market for a post vise, you don't get taken for a ride. So let's get started. Alright, so this is one of my newest ones I just acquired. Picked this up at a garage sale for 50 bucks. It's in perfect shape. Well, not perfect, but it needs a little cleanup on the jaws. It's missing all its spring and mounting hardware. And that's an easy fix if you ever find one. I'm going to do a video on this one later on, a full-length video, and I'm debating whether to do completely forged hardware like the old ones had, or a simple hardware that doesn't hurt the integrity of the vise, but it's easy to do if you're not super skilled as a blacksmith. So you guys can drop a comment and let me know what you think about that. Alright, so this one came out of my blacksmith shop haul video. If you haven't seen that video, you can check it out. This one I'm really excited to do a video on because it's got some big problems that post vise have. It's the jaws. This one's higher than my back jaw. It also has been sprung really bad. So I'm really excited about doing a video on that one. That's something that's a little tricky to fix. It's also missing a thrust washer right here, and that's an easy fix. You can see this guy still has that thrust washer. Somebody probably took it out thinking that it might help getting aligned, and they were quite wrong. A lot of times you'll hear guys say, oh, it's probably just this bolt wore out, that's why the jaw's higher and lower. But that's very seldom the case. If they're wore really bad and it's a tiny bit off, maybe. But as you can see on this one, this whole thing has been bent really bad. It's also been twisted through here. If you look down it, you can see that it's been twisted, and that's why it's off. So we're going to do a full-length video on how we're going to fix all that. So stay tuned for that. So this is one of my main vices that I use all the time. This was actually my great-grandpa's vise. And as you can see, once you get out here a ways, it's all stripped out. And you can see the threads are just almost completely gone. It's had a old nut of some kind brazed in there, but stripped out threads are a major, almost a deal breaker, unless you can find a new spring box, or thread box I mean, or know a machinist that can machine those type of threads. But it still works fine as long as you don't open up any further than that. So I'll probably just keep that one the way it is for now. It's kind of got some sentimental value. And so this vise is actually off my welding table. It's got really nice threads. The handle has been bent really bad at one time. Somebody's really abused it. I bought this for $5. It was on a pallet of stuff at an auction. The spring's been taken out, and the leaf spring's been welded in there. Try not to grind on your jaws, your post vise. This one had already been abused when I got it, so I just kind of continued to keep it in that lifestyle. But it has been sprung really bad too. It works well enough, but it still has a pretty good gap in there that needs to be addressed. So I probably will rebuild that one at some point, but I probably won't do a video on it. It's also had the very end cut off the leg so it won't sit into something. So I'll probably fix that up too. Not a deal breaker, but just something to watch out for. A lot of times they cut the leg right off there. I don't have one of those, but if I get one, maybe I'll do a video on that too. So this big guy also came out of my blacksmith shop haul video. This one actually is really nothing major wrong with it. It just needs cleaned up. It's really greasy. Handle's been bent a little bit. It's had a couple extra shims put in to hold it together. And the spring is a little weak. Once you get out here, it kind of just goes on its own, but it just needs cleaned up. And this is going to be my new main shop vise that I probably will build a workstation for, a big heavy workstation. So if you have some interest in that, I'll do a video on it. Otherwise, I'll just do it on my own. When I was a kid, they used to throw post vise on a pallet at an auction of something good just to get rid of them because nobody wanted them. Now everybody wants a lot for them. Are you coming to help me? Finger pinchers. Yeah, these are finger pinchers. You gotta be careful these don't pinch your fingers or knock your teeth out like your Uncle Jake. Careful. You gonna help me in the shop? Hey guys, I hope this little video showing what to look out for on post vise helped you out if you're just starting out. If there's something you want to see specifically that I'm going to rebuild on one of these later on in the coming future, probably when the weather changes a little bit, just let me know and we'll kind of focus on that. I hope you stay tuned, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you don't miss any videos of these rebuilds, and we'll see you in the next one. Oh, don't get that. No, come here. Hey guy, look at this. Hey guy, hey, no, not the camera.